If you've been following this channel, you already know we recently reviewed Free Sugar Pro, one of the top-rated supplements for blood sugar support. But here's something most people don't realize. When you're dealing with prediabetes or high blood sugar, the damage doesn't stop at your blood. Inflammation spreads. It attacks your joints, your knees, your hips, your hands. That morning stiffness you feel? That struggle going up the stairs? Going up the stairs? That pain that makes you think twice before playing with your grandkids? It's all connected. And that's exactly why today I'm reviewing one of the most talked about joint supplements on the market right now. BioDynamix Joint Genesis. Is it truth or is it toxic? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this supplement deserves your money or your trash can.
Welcome back to Truth or Toxic, where we cut through the marketing hype and give you honest, science-based supplement reviews. No miracle claims. No paid promotions disguised as reviews. Just the truth. Now, if you watched our Free Sugar Pro review, you know that managing blood sugar is about much more than just glucose numbers. Chronic inflammation from high blood sugar damages tissues all over your body, and your joints are one of the first places you feel it. So when I started hearing about BioDynamix Joint Genesis everywhere, on social media, on health forums, even from some of you in the comments, I knew I had to put it under the microscope. Let's start with the basics. BioDynamix Joint Genesis is a dietary supplement specifically designed to improve joint health. It's made by BioDynamix, a company that focuses on research-backed natural health solutions. The formula was developed by a doctor-led team, and it targets what they call the root cause of age-related joint discomfort, which is the breakdown of something called synovial fluid. Think of synovial fluid as the oil in your engine. When you're young, your joints are well lubricated, cushioned, and flexible. But as you age, especially if you're dealing with inflammation from conditions like prediabetes, that fluid breaks down. The result? Stiffness, pain, limited mobility. BioDynamix Joint Genesis claims to restore that fluid and bring back comfort and flexibility from the inside out. Bold claims. So, let's look at what's actually inside the bottle. This is where it gets interesting, and where I'm going to be completely honest with you. BioDynamix Joint Genesis has 5 main ingredients. Let's go through each one. Number 1. Mobilee, 80 milligrams. This is the star of the formula. Mobilee is a patented, clinically studied ingredient. It's a highly concentrated source of hyaluronic acid, collagen, and polysaccharides. Multiple clinical studies have shown that Mobilee can improve joint function, reduce stiffness, and increase mobility, especially over a period of 4 to 6 weeks. Now, here's what the critics say. Some reviewers argue that standalone hyaluronic acid supplements typically use 200 milligrams per day, while BioDynamix Joint Genesis only contains 80 milligrams. But here's the key difference. Mobilee is not regular hyaluronic acid. It's a patented matrix that's been shown to be effective at this specific dosage in clinical trials. The research supports this amount. So I'd call this criticism somewhat misleading, yeah. Number 2, Boswellia Serrata extract, 100 milligrams. Boswellia has been used for centuries in traditional medicine for inflammation. Modern studies confirm it has powerful anti-inflammatory properties and can significantly reduce joint pain and swelling. Now, the typical effective dose in studies ranges from 100 to 250 milligrams. BioDynamix Joint Genesis sits at the lower end with 100 milligrams. It's within the effective range, but just barely. I would have loved to see 150 or 200 here. Still, it's a clinically validated dose, so it counts. Number 3. Ginger root extract, 200 milligrams. Ginger is a well-known natural anti-inflammatory. It helps reduce pain markers in the body and supports overall joint comfort. Here's the honest part. Many studies on ginger use doses between 500 and 1,000 milligrams per day. At 200 milligrams, BioDynamix Joint Genesis is below that range. However, and this is important, ginger is not the primary active ingredient here. It's a supporting player. Combined with Mobilee and Boswellia, even a moderate dose of ginger can contribute to the overall anti-inflammatory effect. Is it perfect? No. Does it add value to the formula? Absolutely. Number 4. Pine bark extract, 150 milligrams. This is a powerful antioxidant, known to improve blood flow and reduce inflammation. For people dealing with prediabetes, this is actually a dual benefit ingredient. It supports both your joints and your vascular health. The dosage here is solid. Clinical studies typically use 100 to 200 milligrams, so 150 is right in the sweet spot. No complaints here. Number 5. BioPerine, black pepper extract, 5 milligrams. This one is simple but smart. BioPerine increases the bioavailability of all the other ingredients, meaning your body absorbs them better. 5 milligrams is the standard effective dose used in most quality supplements. It shows BioDynamix is paying attention to the details. So let's be real for a moment. Are some of the dosages in BioDynamix Joint Genesis on the lower end? Yes. Specifically, ginger and Boswellia. But here's what matters. This isn't a single ingredient supplement. It's a synergistic formula where the ingredients work together. The star, Mobilee, is dosed exactly where the clinical research says it should be. Pine bark is right in the effective range, and BioPerine ensures everything gets absorbed properly. Plus, the formula is clean. Vegan, non-GMO, soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, free of common allergens and BPAs. For our audience, especially those over 55 with dietary sensitivities, that matters a lot. Now, I always say, ingredients are one thing, results are another. So what are real people actually experiencing with BioDynamix Joint Genesis? One user shared that she went from painful knees on her morning walks to enjoying 2-mile strolls every single day. A grandmother said she could finally sit on the floor with her grandkids and get back up without struggling. A former runner in her 60s reported returning to a light jogging routine after years of giving it up completely. One man, recovering from age-related joint pain, claimed his flexibility improved by 70% after just 8 weeks of consistent use. And multiple reviews mentioned something surprising: better sleep quality. Because when you're not waking up at night from joint discomfort, you sleep deeper and longer. Now, I want to be clear. No supplement is a miracle cure. Individual results vary. And the key word that keeps coming up in every positive review is consistency. BioDynamix Joint Genesis is not about numbing your pain overnight. It's about gradually revitalizing your joint health from the inside out. Most users report noticeable improvements starting around week 4 to 6. The first thing people notice? Reduced morning stiffness. Then over time, everyday activities, walking longer distances, light workouts, climbing stairs, all become easier. And here's why I think this is especially relevant for our community. If you're dealing with prediabetes, you're already fighting chronic low-grade inflammation. That inflammation accelerates joint breakdown. It's like pouring acid on cartilage that's already thinning with age. So addressing your blood sugar, like we talked about in our Free Sugar Pro review, is step 1. But supporting your joints directly? That's the natural step 2. BioDynamix Joint Genesis and a blood sugar supplement like Free Sugar Pro aren't competing products. They're complementary. One fights the fire, the other repairs the damage. Let's talk about price, because I know that matters. BioDynamix Joint Genesis comes in 3 options. One bottle, a 30-day supply, is $59. The 3-bottle package brings it down to $49 per bottle. And the best value, the 6-bottle package, is $39 per bottle. Now, since BioDynamix Joint Genesis works best with consistent use over 4 to 6 weeks, I'd personally recommend the 3 or 6-bottle option. You need to give it time to work, and buying 1 bottle won't really give you the full picture. And here's the part that removes all the risk. BioDynamix offers a 180-day money-back guarantee. That's 6 full months. If you're not happy for any reason, you get a full refund. That tells me the company actually believes in what they're selling, because companies with bad products don't offer 6-month guarantees. So, is BioDynamix Joint Genesis truth or toxic? This one is truth. Here's why. The core ingredient, Mobilee, is clinically studied and properly dosed. The supporting ingredients, Boswellia, ginger, pine bark, all have real science behind them. The formula is clean and allergen-free. Thousands of real users are reporting meaningful improvements. And there's a 180-day money-back guarantee backing everything up. Are there areas where they could improve? Sure. I'd love to see higher doses of ginger and boswellia. But as a complete formula, especially for adults over 55 dealing with age-related joint discomfort and inflammation, BioDynamix Joint Genesis is one of the most well-rounded, honest joint supplements I've reviewed. If you want to try BioDynamix Joint Genesis for yourself, I've put my recommended link in the description below. Make sure you use that link to access the official website and the best pricing available. And if you haven't seen our Free Sugar Pro review yet, go watch that next. Because if you're fighting inflammation on 2 fronts, you need to know about both of these. I'll leave the link right here. As always, this channel is about giving you the truth. No hype, no BS. Just honest reviews to help you make better decisions for your health. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We've got a lot more reviews coming your way. Until next time, stay healthy, stay informed, and always ask, is it truth or toxic?